Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Ellarie and my air mattress here. Today's house update is really just gonna be about my light fixtures. Once I told people that I installed my light fixtures myself, I have for like the past 3-4 years or so. Everyone was like, really? Wow, that's impressive, but it's really easy. So I'm just about to show you guys how to do it. I'm just doing the bathroom ones today. I had someone put up this ceiling fan in my room. If you guys watched the last video, this is the same ceiling fan that I have downstairs, but the ceilings were too high for me. Otherwise, I install ceiling fans as well. Your girl got skills. But today I'm just doing the bathroom lights. Don't think I'm gonna have time to do the hall lights today because I don't have a ladder. And even though I'm the average height of 5'3", the step stool is just not gonna work, so I might do that another time, but I probably won't do a video for that because it's pretty much the same kind of sorta as the lights I'm about to show you guys how to do. Now keep in mind, not all light fixtures and wires are the same and the same color. If you have different colors at home, then just Google. They have all the information there. Like if you have a blue and a green wire and you don't see a blue or a green wire in the fixture, it will tell you which ones match up with what is the neutral wire and the positive wire. I don't even know if that's right, but it's something like that. You just Google it. Otherwise, most of them are pretty standard with the black, white, and the ground copper cord. Anyways, you'll see all that in just a minute or so. First, make sure you guys are subscribed because some of y'all watching, but y'all not watching all the time. And let me show you how this handy woman gets on down. Follow me. As you can see, it's a nice light, but I can do a little bit better. I'm just gonna swap it out for something a little more simplistic, of course, with some crystals, because I told you guys I'm obsessed. So it starts by making sure the light switch is off, and also you want to go to your breaker box and make sure whichever lighting you're working on, the breaker box is off as well. Once you have the breaker off, it's gonna get a little dark, so I had to do these in the daytime so I wasn't completely in the dark, or I had to use flashlight. And the first thing you have to do is unscrew this nut right here, which is holding the fixture in place on the wall. With screws, it's always lefty loosey, righty tighty, and I'm gonna need 2 hands because as soon as this comes loose, this whole thing is gonna want to come down. So, all right, now that it's unscrewed, these little wire caps, I'm gonna take off. There should be 3. I'm gonna take off all 3 of these wire caps that are tucked up in here. Lefty loosey. And once these are off, the whole light fixture will be unattached. They're off. I'm gonna kind of adjust these so they're not all tangled. I don't really need to remove this because I'm gonna need it for the light I put up. This is actually the exact same bracket that I need for the light I'm gonna put up, so I'm just gonna leave that on. The last one downstairs was different, so I had to do it completely different. I even had to buy shorter ones of these because they put different, I don't know what these things are called, but they put different ones in the different lights. So this one's actually gonna be really easy because all I'm gonna need to do now is attach the wires and then attach the fixture. So since this one was easy, I'll try to see if the ones in my room are different to show you guys another way you can do it. But for this one, like I said, I'm gonna leave this on. I'm about to go grab my new light and attach the wires. Here is the new light. Leave those as is, and then on the ends where the wires about to connect, they have these little covers on them, so I'm gonna slide these off. Can I do one hand? Sure can. Bam. Most of the time, especially with like newer houses or newer stuff where it's new, they keep the wires pretty much the same, so you just pretty much attach the colors to the color. So the white wire is going to twist with the white, black with the black, and the gold copper with the copper. And all you do is connect the wire from the light fixture to the matching one in the wall. Get it around towards the end, and then you put the wire cover cap on the tip. Bam! And you just do that to all 3 wires. I have to turn the flashlight on. Then you line that screw in with the hole that's right there. So you find it, bam, and push it back so that it's flush against the wall to make sure it's even. And then this came with a little bolly that I'm going to screw onto the end. Make sure it's nice and tight, which is really hard because it's smooth, but it's not wiggling, so I know that it should be tight enough. Now I'm going to remove these little white washers right here so that I can apply the rest of the light fixture. What the light bulb covers look like, I had to attach these little strand jewels on them. Very simple, yet give the bathroom some flavor, some zhuzh. It's going to go on here, and then you attach the white washer, screw it in at the bottom. Make sure they're centered. Bam! And do the same for the rest of the three. Seeing my tweet where I said I had to buy $200 worth of light bulbs. I was very depressed about it, but they only came in packs of 3, and they have to be daylight because the bathroom is usually where people do their makeup. So I like bright light. Got these from Lowe's, and this is the last step to the installation. Screw on the light bulbs. That's it. Turn your breaker back on. Flip the switch, bush. Bam! Ooh, wait. That's nice. And these are going to be in all the bathrooms. So I already done 2, and I have 2 more to go upstairs. All right, so this plate is different. It's not going to work because I'm going to need a bolt to go through the center, and since there's not much space back here, the screw that I have to put in the center is not going to be able to get through because there's a wall. So I have to take this whole bracket off. I have to use a drill for this one because it is in there really tight. Oops. Oh shit. So this is the bracket that comes with the light fixture that I'm gonna have to use to put it in place. See, it was just like the one in the other bathroom, but the other bathroom already had it. Make sure the screw, the green screw, is facing out, and then you line it up with the holes and place the screws on each side. Use a drill because it's faster, but I'm gonna make sure I don't do it too tight because every time it comes to removing them, if they're too tight, they strip the screws. So I'm just gonna be careful not to make it too tight. There we go. Ishon. On the light, already comes with this bolt to screw in the middle, except this one is too long. Like, it's not gonna go all the way into the wall because, like I said, the plate is so small. It doesn't have that pocket like the last one did. So I had to go to Lowe's and buy some more that had smaller ones in there. So that one doesn't have any space at all. So I'm gonna have to use this Inky Binky. Well, I'm gonna have to see if this works. It might be too small, but if this doesn't work, I used this one for the one downstairs. I'm gonna screw that in the middle, not all the way through because you're gonna need the bolt to go on this side. So I just screwed it in a little just so I can fill it on the other side, which I can. And now I'm about to connect the wires again. Right, all the wires are connected, the white with the white, the black with the black, and the copper with the copper. And there's not much room to tuck in this little pocket, but I'm gonna do my best to get it as close to the wall and as flat as possible. All right, and as you can see, unfortunately, the bolt I put in there is not long enough, so I have to go get the other one so it could have enough room to stick out so I can secure it. This one is too small. All right, I found one that is long enough. Now I'm screwing the little bally on. Let there be light. Bye. The last 2 in my bathroom. However, because they did the lights last, this big old gigantual hole is gonna be way too big for that square. So I'm gonna eventually have to take this one down, that one down, and the one in my downstairs bathroom because it's gonna be like, you're gonna be able to see that. So I'm gonna have to caulk it. And if you've ever had an apartment and hung a TV on a TV mount, you're familiar with the caulking process. It's not hard, but it's annoying. So, but I'm so thirsty, I'm just gonna put them up anyway and take them down later to do that because all my caulking supplies are at my other house. Once you've done one of these, all the rest are like a breeze. So I've done these so many times that it only takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to really start from finish. It's easy, y'all. Stop paying people to do this. Do it yourself, okay? All right, in the last bathroom. is done. She's shining, 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 yeah. I really like how these are simple, but they just kind of upgraded the room. Don't you think? Don't you think? It, y'all, I told y'all it was real simple. I'm like halfway done, like doing all the light fixtures in my house. I just pretty much have the closet and the hallway lights to go. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a chandelier in my sitting room or use the lights I'm using from Hall Lights. Anyways, make sure you subscribe so you can see how that ends up turning out. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned it something. If you learned it something, let me know in the comments, you know. And that's it for now. Until next time. Love you guys. Mwah.